Hello, everybody. Amanda Davis, Avon Independent Sales Rep, and I just want to say hello. And this is my first Skincare Sunday scope of my weekly series for Sunday. And so I just want to thank you for joining and watching the replay or on the web if you're watching those ways. And introduce myself. And so today's topic for Skincare Sunday, I'm going to talk very briefly and basic about the layers of your skin and how that factors into aging. And it's like I said, I'm going to keep it as simple as I can because even on myself, it can get very complex if you read a lot into it. But just as simple as I can to give you a little bit of education. And yeah, so for all right, so your three layers of your skin, sorry. The three layers of your skin is that you have the epidermis, which is the outer layer that we see right now when you see mine right now when you're looking at me. Then there's the dermis, and then there's the hypodermis. And I'm going to explain what those are in a minute. So the skin is your largest organ, if you didn't know that. And so, fun fact, the skin is the largest organ. So you do want to take care of it. And your face is something that a lot of people really look to take care of, especially women, with anti-aging, because your face is going to age. You're going to get wrinkles and things like that. And people are going to look at that and be able to tell your age. And so you want to keep that taken care of. And not that wrinkles aren't, I mean, they're a fact of life and it's a good thing. Just that's where you're going to see the wrinkles. So the epidermis, again, is the outer layer. That's where you see the wrinkles. That's where you're going to see the most aging damage. And then the dermis is the middle layer, and that's where collagen and elastin are produced. And there's something that focus in on your aging as well, because as those start to deteriorate, that's when you start to get like sagging and that kind of stuff. And then the hypodermis is going to be, it's basically a layer of fat that is going to be different from one person to the next, but that's where your blood vessels and nerves are. So the lowest thing is the hypodermis with your blood vessels and nerves. Then you have the dermis with the collagen and elastin and the kind of stuff that basically holds your face up. And then you have the epidermis, that is where visible signs of aging appear. But that's all throughout your body too, not just in your face. But I guess I was talking about the face because that's the most that people look to treat, besides using like just lotions and stuff like that on their body. And so that was what I wanted to share. So basically, the best thing that you can do for your skin, period, is to keep it moisturized and using things. And it, really, and this scope wasn't meant to plug any kind of product. So just any moisturizer as a part of your skincare routine is going to be what you want to have. So definitely as you're getting older and you look into something that you want for a basic skincare routine, look for a good moisturizer. Look for something that's good for your whole body, and look for something that's good for your face as well, because that's what's going to really help with that aging. And I know from experience too, especially like if you have situations with blemishes and stuff like that, when your skin doesn't have to produce so much moisture because you're giving it the moisture with some kind of skincare routine, then that helps to not have as many blemishes and stuff too. And then the other thing is to know your skin type, but I'm not talking about that in this scope. That's probably going to be my topic next week, is the skin types. So you can look forward to that. But so the other thing when you're looking for a good skincare regimen, though, is to know your skin type. And but I will say that usually you're pretty safe starting with the moisturizing, unless you already have too much moisture, in which case you want something that would be good for oily skin. But we'll talk about that more next week. I didn't want this to be a very long scope, and it is my Jan You Want It scope for today because I forgot to use that hashtag on my other two. And I also said, well, let me go ahead and share this one with the Perry girls, since you ladies are probably looking for a good skincare routine, and So, like I said, this wasn't meant to plug any kind of product on this scope. I just wanted to share that quick information about your 3 layers of your skin in case you didn't know, because I know I didn't know until I started to educate myself more on skincare. And fun fact, the skin is the largest body organ if you're just joining. And I mean, I'm sure most of you, though, caught that if you're watching the replay. But yeah, and so to summarize, again, your 3 layers of your skin, and not just your face, but your whole body, is the epidermis, the dermis, and the hypodermis. The hypodermis is basically the fat that holds your nerves and blood cells. The dermis holds the collagen and elastin, and you'll hear more about that um, either from me or like, but when you start to look into skincare routines and what kind of moisturizers and stuff you want, they're going to talk about the collagen and elastin. But that's the middle layer of your skin that's underneath the epidermis, which is what you see when you look at somebody's skin. And that's where the visible signs of aging are going to be wrinkles, sagging, darkness, that kind of stuff. That's going to be in your epidermis. But some of it that could be happening because of something that's happening in that second layer, the middle layer, the dermis, with the collagen and elastin. Because as you get older, that does start to deteriorate, and that's why what's holding your face up, like it starts to sag and that kind of stuff. Just a reality. But yeah, so just some real quick education, and I'm going to go ahead and wrap this one up because I didn't want it to be forever. But I do want to thank everybody for watching, and thank you for joining. And if you are watching the replay on YouTube or my blog or that kind of thing, thanks for watching there too. And I will see everybody next time. And just a reminder, my schedule is going to be Makeup Monday. And so I'm going to talk about makeup on Mondays. Tip Tuesday, just a bunch of random tips. I haven't figured all of that out yet. Teach Thursday, I'm going to talk about teaching. Favorites Friday, I'm going to talk about my favorites. And it's going to probably be mostly product-focused scopes. And then Skincare Sunday, I'm going to talk about skincare. So thanks for joining, and I'm going to go ahead and see everybody later. Next week's topic on Skincare Sunday, I'm pretty sure, is going to be the skin types and talking about determining your skin type. Thanks for watching, guys. Bye.